100 days in Minecraft One Block Skyblock. You probably already know how this works and seen heaps of videos just like this one, but there's one difference between me and the other countless videos on this topic, and that is that this is my first ever time playing Skyblock One Block in hardcore mode. So yeah, I'm practically a noob, and let's see if I can survive the next 100 days in one block, literally without trying to fall to my death to the void. I spawned in and literally very bizarre because it was just an abyss of absolutely nothing and a void right in front of me. I also kept on losing blocks, as you can see out. I'm just losing very valuable blocks right now. I got an upgrade, but more blocks fell to their demise. Just look at this live reaction.
That's an... Bro, what is this? Why are they flinging so much? Oh.
Then I decided why not build a perimeter around my base so that I don't just accidentally fall off the edge and absolutely finish and screw this entire video. So for the first day, I just continued on making, a large perimeter. And then I also got a villager trader. Not an actual villager, but a one block trader. That's actually what I got. And this guy was actually selling me wood for iron. Like, what is that trade? Crazy.
Oh my god, well, that is really good.
Wood for iron. So, of course I was going to take it but before that, I did expand the base itself and trap this villager here just so, it wouldn't despawn or anything like that or wouldn't fall off the edge. And I got iron from wood.
Nice. I don't know if that was the best purchase, but I do definitely need some iron. Ooh, woodlands. I guess that's an upgrade. Ooh, and the sun is coming out right up here. What a beautiful sunset.
Yeah, don't know why I said that. And then another villager spawned. So yeah, here's my live reaction to that.
What? Okay, another villager has spawned. Please don't another... Oh wait, no, this is visiting trader. Man, that's just a trader. Okay, I don't know what that means.
Basically this time it was actually a wandering trader. I didn't actually know what that meant at that time, but either way, the trades were pretty nice.
11 diamonds for camel. The trader will arrive. What?
I don't know why, but I also started buying random things at this stage, like pink petals.
I accidentally got even more pink petals. I thought I pressed on wall copper.
And then I realized that one of my traders actually despawned. Literally, they just despawned. My wandering trader just despawned. At that point, at day 2, or I actually just thought that it was probably because, it was a wandering trader and not a one block trader. But, as the days went, you guys will realize that that is not the real reason they despawn. Yeah.
And I think the reason for that is because these aren't actually villages. So I'll say, like the villages that you can actually trade with. These are just traders. So eventually they're just gonna cycle through, and hopefully that's the answer. Please tell me in the comments down below.
I then started to make a barrier around my actual magic block or one block, whatever you guys want to call it, so that if mobs come, I don't absolutely get killed. Bruh. And then I decided why not expand my base more. And then I went back to the one thing you do probably the most in Skyblock One Block, and that is mine the one block of Skyblock. But what is it called? Is it called one block, magic block? I don't know what it's called, but mine the block that spawns blocks. Who would have guessed? I increased my base, or I started to increase my base even more. I then started to make a weird design, some sort of circle design, and just look at the end result because it is something I'm not exactly proud of.
Do phantoms spawn in this thing? I don't know, but if phantoms do spawn, I haven't slept in 3 days already, and we're just out here mining. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Oh, awesome. Okay, one block trader, gunpowder. Dirt for an iron pickaxe. That is
dirt for an iron pickaxe. I have to say that is pretty nice. And then I tell you guys how my hypothesis or estimation, whatever this is correct about the villagers.
Anyways, my estimation was right. Every time a new one block trader comes in, the original that was over here, the one for the gold. Oh, I should have traded him. Anyways, the one for the gold does go. Let's just move you because I don't want you to die anytime soon.
So basically, for anyone who doesn't understand, in the one block that I'm playing on, there's multiple one blocks that you can play on, the mods. The one block that I'm playing on, there's no such thing as villages in this one. There's only one block traders, and these traders, they come and they go. As one comes, and when the next one basically spawns in, the previous one just despawns. That's basically how it works. And I actually did crack the code pretty well, so yeah. Keep in mind, this is my first ever, by the way, ever, like just pre-stating it, ever time playing 1 block skyblock, so.
Cobblestone for iron pickaxe. That is very good trade. Oh my god, an iron pickaxe. We're definitely keeping this in the chest because we definitely do not need this right now.
Day 5, I started to test out different ways to mine the 1 block skyblock, lucky block, whatever, in a way that if any mobs do spawn, then, you know, they can just fall off the edge if they are dangerous. For example, I don't know, vexes, ravagers, anything that could spawn. I wanted to make some sort of I'm just waffling now. I'm just waffling.
So what I can do, if any mob spawns over here like a zombie, I can just push it off and then it will just go fall straight into the void. This way I don't have to worry about mobs as much.
So basically at this point I thought I created some sort of system where, you know, the blocks, as you can see, I'm mining them and they're just not going to fall down, and if any mobs do come, I can just push them off pretty easily, or they'll just go off themselves. But I do realize, as you can see right over here, all my blocks, they just fall into the void, and this was a complete failure.
All of that did just go away. That's not very helpful. 16 cobble for raw iron. That's really good. Problem is, how I'm supposed to get this guy over here?
Yep, it took quite some time to make this villager go to where I wanted him to go, because he was literally standing on the actual block. Yep, I'm a verified farmer now. That was cringe.
I need to make a farm going, because eventually I will need food.
So of course I started making a farm, and there was a point at which I was about to die.
And put a block over here. Okay, chill. All you do is this.
After making my infinite source of water, it was pretty simple to water up this farm. What is water up this farm? I could have thought of many other ways to write this script. By the way, it's not even a script. I don't know why I said script. I'm just reading off my mind, literally. I then also started making a border around my pathway so that I wouldn't accidentally fall off the edge and die. From now on, I'm just gonna call the 1 block, you know, the starter block, I'm gonna call it a magic block. Cause, okay, no, magic block? No, I'll call it 1 block. Yeah, I'll call it 1 block. So I just started to make a different approach to mine the 1 block, and this time I tried some fences. I put some oak fences around and a gate, and then from there I just mined the 1 block. Pretty cool.
I also have practically two kinds of defense now. So I have this one, and I also have this one. Oh, we got something. Okay, another villager. Finally, we got a water bucket.
So here I'm talking about the bucket that I made, not bought. Although this pufferfish was the first ever friend that I got, it was the first ever one that also attacked me, as you can see. And somehow this pufferfish later on, it does actually despawn. Oh, I thought it despawned. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I was the one that killed it. Nice. Yeah, so I tried to renovate the roof, but that didn't exactly go to plan, and yeah, I mean, I didn't really do anything. I just took blocks off to make it look better. Yeah. I started to expand my base even more, putting a border around all of the area in which I step on. I could have literally just said footpath, area which I step on, okay. And yeah, so far it is looking pretty nice. We got farms, we got water, we got unlimited water sources, and we got villages which have despawned. Back to resource gathering. A new trader which offered me very weird stuff. Gold for a sniffer egg. Sniffer egg, why would I need that? Finished my oval or circle or egg-shaped floor. At this point, I don't actually know what I'm making it for, but I just know that I need, you know, space to make something over here. And later on, this something is going to turn out pretty nice. And then as I was mining, I not only got a new advancement, step 6, but I also got a villager just spawning out of nowhere.
And I have got a villager. Oh, a trader. Obsidian lava bucket. Obsidian and lava bucket. Okay, we can literally go to the Nether.
What do you think I did the entirety of day 10? Just mining. Only mining. Bruh. I mean, to be honest, I do really need the resources. So yeah.
Let's just expand this. Hopefully no mobs spawn like a skeleton. I'm gonna have to make my oak sapling base over here somewhere.
Oak sapling base. That was the plan, but later on in this video you guys will see that the base, or the home that I actually have as my actual home, where I sleep in and have my chest room and all of that, it is nowhere near a oak sapling base or anything I have created before in terms of buildings. It is completely different, even for me. So yeah, be sure to stay tuned for that, because that is, I don't know how my mind thought of a base like that. Yeah, I was trying to make a circle here and it turned out to be literally a cube. Like, I was going for a circle, by the way. I then did the risky water thing, placed dirt, and then over here, as you can see, I started growing trees. This was basically my area to grow trees, my tree growing area, whatever it is. Basically my area to actually get wood from. Our very first tree, other than spruce. I mean oak. Put my shaders back on and boy does it look good. Like, it is nighttime and it is looking very, very majestic. If you guys do want, you know, do you want to know what my shaders are, 50 likes and I'll expose my shaders and all the settings that I have in the description. So yeah, copper shaders also looks nice. And then the first ever mob that I had to fight, a creeper, spawned, and I was really protective in the way I fought, so I didn't want to blow, you know, if I did get blown off over here, I wouldn't only lose my heart, I could have potentially been flung off into the void. So I have to really be careful of how I damage and deal with mobs. And now I'm waffling once again, my bad. Just, why is the recording still on? I'll take it off. Even though I now realize mobs can spawn and a skeleton could just fling me into the void, I still decided to work in the night, and I decided to actually make this place look a bit more better. So I replaced the border of my footpath with spruce instead of oak, because oak was already on the floor. So I thought, why not make the border spruce just to make it look a bit more better. I do like my wood, and it's also pretty big. Previously I spent like 4 on one tree, and now with 5 bone meal I can spend it on 4 trees, basically one big tree. Nice. And look how tall it is. Whoa. Ooh, bird's eye view of the base. We got the magic block over there with gold, our base, work in progress, and our farm. And of course, you know, with the spruce it looks a bit better. As I was doing the border of this footpath, my voice, I found a pretty magical, majestic shot. Look at this rainbow. Like, this shader pack is insane. Nice. Look at that. Complete rainbow. That is a magical shot right there. A complete rainbow. Whoa. Of course, I'm gonna have to do more wood chopping because I love wood. And more resource gathering. This villager allowed me to cheat the system and get a profit of 1 iron infinitely. Look at this, you just trade and then get back. You get a $1 profit, 1 iron profit here. 5 iron for 5 slime ball, 5 slime ball for 6 iron. Dirt for acacia. Dirt is so valuable in Skyblock. So valuable. As I was exploiting the system and getting a profit of 1 iron every time, can you guys see this? 6 diamonds for 1 cow egg. 6 diamonds. Ooh. Ooh. Is that? Oh, it's another trader. I'll just get my stuff. You think I need scoot? Scoot. Bruh. Where are you going? Where are you running? Bye bye villager, but you serve me literally no purpose. Yeah, I literally flung that villager right off the void. Yeah. And damn, this moon looks very good. Probably even better than the real moon. Ooh. My tree has grown once again. Look at that. Day 13 started with some good old wood chopping. More wood chopping and even more wood chopping, and that's basically how the day ended. Let's put one over here. I got my first ever diamond. This is a live reaction. I was going to say it's all becoming more black like I said before, which means that there's more possibility of diamonds, as I said before. And look what we have in front of us. The first ever diamond we've got. First diamond. Diamonds, and I am rich. That I am. Not actually. I still need. Ooh, both of them have grown. Bro, the rate at which trees grow in Skyblock is insane. Whoa, we are on the edge. I then planted my first ever cherry sapling, and it grew into something I've never seen before. Like, this is the first time I ever planted a cherry sapling and saw a cherry sapling tree, you know, in my own world. So that is pretty cool. The cherry blossom did grow. Wow, 1.20 did have, you know, did something good. Whoa, that is really cool. Okay, yeah, I like this, I like this. There's also that effect. Let's just say that I had some plans later on for the leaves of these cherry saplings or cherry logs or whatever they're called, cherry blossom trees. And that plan is going to be something. You guys better watch out. Then I started making my actual base, you know, the perimeter of my real base where I'll have a bed in. and I made it out of cherry saplings or cherry logs. First time I've ever done something like that, so this is gonna be different.
Make it like this. Oh, this one didn't do anything. So it seems like the max that you can do for a cherry blossom tree is only 3 saplings. So I'll take that into account.
And then I started making a bridge between my base and the place at which, you know, I chop my trees. So that's that. And yeah, I mean, first time ever actually building a bridge, and it was pretty nice. It looked pretty good.
And that is the bridge done. Cool.
Chop some more trees, but this time cherry logs. Got even more cherry leaves. Don't know why I'm coming close to the mic for this. That's just like, this ain't ASMR. Did some nice farming.
Seems like carrots grow at a slower pace than wheat and bread.
Okay, I'm completely sorry for that entire segment. Like, what am I trying to do? I'm not an ASMR creator. Anyways, this sunrise was pretty majestic. For my base build, I actually decided to put leaves as the roof, which is very different to what I normally do, which is normally cobblestone or just planks. Yeah, I went with leaves.
Yep, I've decided something that I've not went for ever, but the roof is going to be leaves. It's literally going to be blossom leaves. I mean, not blossom, what is this? Cherry.
Please tell me in the comments why they're calling it cherry. Like, it's literally not even red. It's pink. So I mean, it should be named blossom. But hey, who knows?
It's a different style, I guess. Different style. And the height is actually pretty good. Normally it's 3 blocks, but now this is 3.5. I mean, normally it's 4. It's 4 blocks high, but this is 3.5. Pretty nice.
I then started to create a chest room and move my materials and resources that I had from one chest to the next. Well, not from one chest to the next, from one chest to the new chest. For the design of my base house, whatever you want to call it, I also started using stairs to have a layer of stairs basically on the outside. And trust me, it looks very good later on. Like, probably the best build that I've ever made. Literally.
I can do this much more faster, but I'm shifting. Just because I can go over here and go straight down. So I have actually changed my plan on what I'm going to do with my base, you know, with my main base. And what I'm going to do is, I'm basically going to have 3 layers of this. So that's the first layer, that's the second layer, I'm going to have another layer. And then instead of actually completing it all until, you know, you get like a triangle shape, instead what I'm going to do is something I haven't done ever, is I'm going to do 3 layers and then I'm going to extend it. And then basically extend it with this, and then 3 layers again, you know, repeat the process with leaves and everything, and then extend it, and basically till, you know, there's no more layers to extend. And this will basically be a tall tower like there is in, you know, in Japan and cherry blossoms and whatever. Not that I know anything about Japan, but you get the point. So that's basically what I'm thinking of, you know.
Yeah, if you guys seen my previous videos, 100 days zombie apocalypse, 100 days, you know, vanilla, 100 days AFK, I have not done anything like a tower ever before. It's always some sort of stronghold to protect myself from zombies, creepers, skeletons, but now I've decided to go with something completely different, so yeah, let's see how this goes. Then I got ambushed by phantoms.
Okay, I never knew phantoms were in this.
Basically what I meant was, it's been 16 days. I never slept. And phantoms comes, you know, they come 3 days after not sleeping, so I never knew that they would actually come.
Okay, phantoms, get ready to die. That's an intro shot right there.
Got a villager, which once again, of course, did you even expect, sold some very interesting things, one could say.
The bone meal. So I will actually take quite a lot.
Looking back, I don't know why I did this. I'm sure villager AI in Minecraft is better not to just fall off the edge, so yeah. Yeah, I bought melon seeds, but quick spoiler, I never used watermelons or farmed watermelons ever in this 100 days. Maybe 200 days, 200 likes, let's get it. Got some gold and bought a sheep.
The trader will arrive with the mob next time they visit. Farm villagers.
Also expanded my base with cherry logs.
All corners have been covered. Now we do this. The phantoms have come again already. And okay. These phantoms are annoying. This is why I need to sleep, by the way. Just so you understand.
Just so you guys have more context, if I don't sleep, what happens is that of course phantoms come. But the problem is that if I'm just, you know, farming, or if I'm just building, or if I'm just anywhere on my skyblock that isn't protected with, you know, spruce fences, oak fences, whatever it is, and the phantoms hit me once, or skeleton, or anything for that matter, in the night, I can literally just accidentally go into the void and everything will be completely finished. Like, this entire challenge will just be over. So that's why it's very important that I make a bed quickly. For some reason, even after fighting phantoms, I decided to build during the nighttime, even after fighting phantoms, my guy. Like, what am I doing? Of course, I need to plant heaps of cherry blossoms or cherry logs, whatever, in order to get the resources that I need to make my base quickly. More chopping, more building, even more building.
This is looking good so far. Wow, this is looking nice. Very, very nice, I have to say. It's nighttime. See, right now if phantoms come and they push me over here, it's a completely different story than, you know, being there. Ooh, wow, looks nice.
I then started to increase the expanding of my base. I basically started to expand my base, and now I'm basically creating areas for the sheep to go. And basically now this is the area where the sheep is going to go, and all my livestock is going to go in this little area over here, in this triangular area. All my livestock is going to go there, like sheep, pigs, cows, all of that stuff. Of course, I know that, you know, pigs, sheep, they don't actually need grass to be alive. What does that even mean? Even I don't know what I was talking about at this stage. Pigs and sheep don't need grass to be alive. What do you mean? Okay. When I'm editing, bro, I see so much weird stuff happening that I'm just oblivious when I'm actually talking, which is mental. Anyways, I got some more cherry blossom stairs, and I finished off the roof of my base, yeah, this is the roof of my base. So yeah, with the stairs, you know, the stairs look pretty good, and as you can see, when I go down, or just when I look at it from here, like, it looks very good so far, like, I have to say so. Okay, that was an error. What was before wasn't actually the roof. This is the roof. What I was talking about before was actually the second layer. So this, or second floor, this is the actual roof, and the third and final layer. So yeah, layer, stair, roof. What? It's the third layer. Must I say that quite a lot of trees died in the process of making this house? Why did I say that? That's just any Minecraft base. Man, what am I doing? Wait, I'm supposed to go. Wait, what am I doing? And just like that, my base had been finished. Cool. And of course, considering I still don't have a bed, I got attacked by phantoms. But I was pretty safe up here, so that's all good. How did he push me off there? Gotta say, you guys gotta rate my building skills, because this is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. No YouTube video, no nothing. Just myself. And it's looking really good. Got one. Got 2, 3. Oh, nice one. I've killed all your brothers, bro. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You can't do nothing. As I said before, sometimes I say things that post-editing sound pretty, let's just say, cringe, but yeah, I'm just oblivious to it. Genuinely, this build is so different. I think I don't know what I was going for in this build. I just wanted to make it different to everything that I've done before, but it kind of does look like the stuff, or the buildings that are from Japan, so I never thought it would actually come out to look like that, but yeah. I placed ladders around the entire I placed ladders so that I can come up and down the base. Went back to resource gathering, then started replacing the bottom with actual floor that matches the entire base. And then thought, why not replace the entire floor of the base with, you know, the pink color so it actually matches. Like, the cool thing about this base is the effects that the leaves actually give. As you can see, like, the leaves gives this sort of like shimmering down effect, which is cool, because this never happened to me before in any other bases that I've made. I also replaced all the floor, including the ones that were next to the chests, you know, the chest floor, all with the pink color tiles or planks. I think we can all agree that the most boring and time-consuming thing in Minecraft ever, by the way, ever, is transporting and actually sorting out your resources into multiple chests. Like, trust me, that is it's the worst thing, but it has to be done. I also got a weird advancement, which someone in the comments please tell me, because I don't think this is actually a advancement that you get in Minecraft. Actually, it probably isn't, and I'm pretty sure of it. What?
vegetarian.
I expanded my livestock area, giving a border to it, so you know my farms and my pigs don't just fall off the void.
Alright, so let's make our cobblestone generator.
So I made, or you know, I was planning to make a cobblestone generator just so I can get more cobblestone. But I mean, I could literally just mine the lucky block. But at this point in time, of course, since you know, by the way, I'm a noob at Skyblock. It's my first time ever playing it, as you already know from the title. At this point, basically, I wasn't getting much cobblestone. I was just getting other ores like iron, and you know, even though iron is very good, I wasn't getting a lot of cobblestone, which is very necessary for a lot of things. So yeah, I decided to make a cobblestone generator. But little spoiler, yeah, it was never used. Intro-worthy footage.
Look at that view.
Personally, that mic needs better looking into. You guys are probably bored of me showing this, but the times when days are flying quickly, that just means that I'm just mining. In the background, collecting resources. Or cutting wood, because I love wood. I renovated my I renovated my cobblestone generator a bit, just so that, you know, my actual very flammable base does not go on fire. I don't know what was wrong with this phantom, but it was just circling around the cherry blossom tree, or cherry log, whatever you want to call it, for so long, until it burnt in fire. It wasn't even trying to track me down, it just circled around this tree this entire time, and then burnt down finally.
That one's literally just roaming in circles in the same area, and he's been doing it for like a minute now.
Day 24 made some more chests and expanded my chest room, which was at the bottom of my actual base. Who would have thought? I'm mining.
But I did hear a villager, which means my pig has come. I mean my sheep. Where's the villager? It's a pretty big base now, so... Okay, these guys are in a very poor situation. Please get down from there.
Yeah, my sheep and my villager were on top of a tree.
Please just get down from there.
Over here, once again, post-editing me is disappointed in my performance because I'm trying to push this sheep like as if it's a villager, and you know, it can't just be lured. I could have got my wheat from my wheat farm and just lured it to wherever I want, but I'm pushing it, and I'm still pushing it like as if it's a villager. What am I doing? Finally, I was smart enough to get the wheat, and the sheep followed me into my enclosure, but you better hope that the sheep doesn't fall into the pit at the left of the screen, or else it's going to be bad. Even though I believed in the Minecraft gods and the fact that the sheep AI should be more smarter than falling into the pit of the void, I did, just in case, I did trap my sheep in this little enclosure so it wouldn't fall.
Right, we have a bit more and then we can let this sheep go.
I then made regular panes, regular windows, and I placed them down, went outside, checked, and I realized that, you know, they weren't exactly suiting, so I got some pink dye and basically used the pink dye from the leaves to make the windows pink and actually suit the entire texture of the house or base. And trust me, this looks really good. I mean, you don't even have to trust me, you can look for yourself. Like, this base is probably the best base that I've ever made. Not like, you know, protected by any means, but like in terms of aesthetics. Even more annoying phantoms. Day 25, I decided why not expand this good old base even more. So I went in a long line straight to make something that you guys probably would not guess. Yeah, you probably would, but I'm gonna make a TNT farm. Oh yeah, I just forgot that I had to light up the thing and I had to fight a spider and a creeper, and thankfully I did not get shoved off into the void. Like, look at this creeper combat. Tell me that isn't good. Tell me that isn't good. Yeah, let's face it, it's nothing bizarre. Just like I always do, I like to add random, just, you know, pink blocks or random textures at random places so that the place actually looks more lively. So what I did was I got some, what is this called? I forgot. I got some of these half slabs. Oh, I mean slabs, half slabs. I got these slabs and some fences, and I just placed them in random areas. And basically with this, it looks like the base is infested with the pink, you know, color, which actually makes it just a bit more better. That's a building tip, by the way. Yeah, I have to say I did that for quite a long time because it's already nighttime. Also did it to the bridge to add a bit of texture, you could say. Why did I say it like that? And some very dangerous nighttime farming, because if a skeleton comes, I'm dead. What better time to say subscribe if you're liking the video right now. Like, literally, go down there, subscribe, check if you're subscribed, because a lot of you guys aren't subscribed. And also, the chicken that I bought previously has also come. So I built a little 4 layer trap. I wouldn't call it a trap. A little sediment for the chicken to stay. And a little spoiler, this was the only chicken ever created in this entire 100-day video. This was the only chicken and I didn't even use it for anything. So yeah, pretty worthless. And then I started to expand my livestock area because I know that I'm going to be eating much more. I'm going to be needing more livestock like cows, like sheep. I'm going to be needing, bro, English. I'm going to need more room, alright?
Bro, look at this villager, Sigma, bro. Look at him. Right on the outsides, and I'm shifting and he's not even shifting.
And then I started to put a border around the new area for livestock. And by the way, just so you guys realize, I have, after 27 days, I've realized the most probably valuable resource that is in One Block Skyblock is dirt. And I'm not even capping, like, you can trade dirt for a lot of things, and dirt is so hard to get because you only can get it from the one block, and dirt is very, very valuable. And yeah, that's one tip I can give you guys, even though I'm a noob.
This way I can enter the sheep, so you can actually be free for once. You're now free, mate.
Yep, my farms have been expanding. Then I decided, instead of just doing 2, floors for my wheat farm, why not do 3? And I also farmed that, or I placed seeds there.
Nope, still doesn't work.
Yeah, so I was basically trying to farm the sugarcane, but I don't know why, it just did not work. And even after this, I tried, after, day 27, I tried and it still didn't work. So if someone please tell me why sugarcane cannot be just farmed over here like this. I have the water source over there. As you can see, the water source is there. I have the grass. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know if it's just Skyblock or what, but it just wasn't mining. So I actually need some help. And I even searched it up on Google, but it wasn't helping. Considering I'm a vegetarian, I got that advancement, I decided why not increase the farms, well, not actually increase the farm, make the farms more livable. What am I saying? I meant to say that I just wanted to make the farms more safe, so I put some fences around them. And oh well, the cobblestone generator that literally had no use for me the entire time, it was at a loss because it was burning down my entire base. Come on, my guy. I didn't even use it, and it was still making me lose my profits. Like, this base is extremely flammable. Fire is dangerous. So continuing from my previous expedition, I increased my, as you can see, I increased my footpath a long way, and I also increased the border. And yeah, I'm going to start making a mob farm. And must I tell you, bro, what is this, like 1980s? That's not even 1980s, that's like medieval times. I don't know why I'm talking like that. But anyways, I start making a mob farm. And this mob farm, I'm going to tell you guys right now, this mob farm not only took quite a long time to make, it is very big. Very, very big. Don't worry, this design was completely removed. Don't worry about it. Sheared my sheep, made a bed, and then got a pink bed. Gotta suit the whole pink vibe. Yeah, so for this TNT farm, I'm going for a circular base instead of a rectangle, which we tried and failed at. And as usual, I like to do some random stuff and I basically filled up this base randomly with both wood, like spruce and oak, just to make the decoration feel a bit more lively, you could say. Don't know why I said lively, like it's a mob farm, there's gonna be heaps of mobs here. Yeah, so as you can see, days 32 to 45, it did take quite a long time for me to make a TNT farm. Not just any TNT farm, this TNT farm, spoiler, not that, whatever, it was 5 layers, 5 or 4 layers, literally, that's how big it was. So to get all the resources, all of that, took quite a long time, but here's a little montage, hope you enjoy.
Just so you guys get a glimpse of the inside again, as you can see, it's pretty big. Layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, and then layer 4 is right over there, or in other words, layer 1, 2, 3, 4. We get skeletons, we're getting everything. We're getting heaps of heaps of loot from this. So let's just light this up so no one comes over here. From the bottom it looks like this.
Yeah, a 4-layer mob farm. That took quite a lot of effort. Tell me this isn't the biggest farm that you've seen. I mean, you've probably seen more, but come on. This is my first ever time playing 1 block Skyblock and I made a 4-layer farm. Like, come on.
All of the mobs over here.
I believe this is the first time I've shown myself sleep in the entire video, and it's day 49. Yeah, that's definitely a first. So as I was farming these mobs, I realized that there is a problem, and that is that I can't really get too close to, you know, get the resources, all of the stuff that's dropped. So I decided to basically have some hoppers lead that all, so that all the loot can be, you know, led into the hopper, and then the chest gets all the loot, so I don't have to actually risk myself as well. Because if you don't already know, the creepers can actually blow up at this range. After 2 days of being AFK, I, you know, did the hopper and chest thing, as I told you guys already. I did that, but overall the amount of mobs that came from this farm is insane. I mean, at the same time it is 4 layers, but either way, this is a very successful farm, and I am very, you know, like, look at all the stuff that I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of arrows as well, and slime balls. Why did I say slime balls? Out of all the things that there is, I said slime balls. But yeah, a lot of good stuff from this farm. Definitely recommend you guys to also build it in your Skyblock world, if you have one.
Bows, we have bows. Literally, Unbreaking 1, Power 2, Punch 1.
And for XP, you know, previously I had gold farms in my vanilla 100 days. If you guys haven't already seen that, go check it out. But I've had gold farms, they worked pretty good. But this, for XP, it's so good. So over here, as I was AFK mining, I actually got ancient debris. Yeah, we are progressing a lot in this 1 block Skyblock, and yeah, by the way, I am AFK mining, and if you guys don't know what that means that I'm basically putting, so I have my mouse, and on the left click button I have either my keyboard, a calculator, or a phone, something heavy that basically makes the left click button just go on, you know, without me actually using or being even on the desk, so I can be doing anything I want, and at the same time I'm playing Minecraft and actually progressing in the game. So just for context, this is how it actually looks. As you can see, I'm recording this through my phone. I have my keyboard, and the keyboard is basically on the left click button of the mouse, and from there it's just AFK mining. Pretty cool. I then covered up my you know, farm area, and I put some more dirt there. And then, out of my surprise, a villager was offering 12 diamonds for a camel. A camel. But yeah, basically the goal was just to get every single animal that I can get. So I bought it. Of course, the farming life is going strong. We got carrots and wheat. Nothing else. And then I started to make a little enclosure. You know, where I actually mine, because I wanted to AFK mine for a long time, because I really needed resources and I really wanted to progress so that I can actually unlock the nether stages and the end stages. That's why I was ready to make a shelter so that I can AFK mine without being killed by phantoms. Yeah, you can tell by the amount of blocks that, yeah, I've been AFK mining for a long time, and then the camel and the villager spawned, and as you can see, I'm AFK mining, so I didn't even realize, and thankfully I did not kick or kill the camel with my pickaxe, but I did realize soon later, and we got the camel into the enclosure, or into the area where I'm gonna put the camel. Collecting my resources is oddly satisfying. This villager did actually offer me a cow, which was very good, and of course I am going to take that trade. As I said before, I will get every animal that I can. Since my AFK mining was only 2 blocks high, and the camels was 3 blocks high, it was pretty hard to get them out. I had to literally tear down my, you know, hut over here, or, you know, my AFK mining hut, and I had to push the camel all the way to where I wanted it to go. Thankfully though, the camel did make my life much more easier and just walked straight to where I wanted it to go. So thank you for that, camel. This is why I need to AFK mine a bit more, because I didn't have enough dirt, so I had to just settle on covering the floor with planks for now, so that my camel does not, you know, fall into the floor. I then increased my fence to 2 so that the camel doesn't just jump over.
Yep, and the camel is stuck, finally. We have a new camel amongst our ranks.
That's what I mean. I say some random stuff. Random. Completely. amongst our ranks. What did I think this is? Some sort of medieval simulator? When I said that I wanted resources and I wanted to advance into the Nether, I meant it. From days 56 to 83, I was only AFK mining the entire time, getting all the resources that I could. So here's a quick little montage to show you guys that. Yeah. Roll it. Why did I say roll it? But before we do roll it, yeah, there was times that I literally mined diamond with no pickaxe, with my arm, because I didn't realize that the pickaxe had already broken.
Bruh. We gon' burn it down.
Yeah, I gotta get them pigs. So I've been doing this shelter, as you can see, for a little bit, and this is what the product is so far. Just jump on top of my bed like that, and then we go up. And then at the top we can just do planks. So just so that the AFK mining doesn't look out of touch with the rest of my base, I basically made a hut so that it actually looks, it just synchronizes well with the rest of my base. I genuinely can't explain more on why, the hut was made like that. Oh, it's pretty dark in here actually, so let me just get some of these torches, light it up. The 2 beehives that I bought earlier from a trader, I placed them right next to my base, and truly, like, look at this, like the bees just spawning, not spawning, the bees next to my base looks pretty nice, and it gives just the whole aroma of the base with like the cherry blossoms and the, I guess, nature surrounded base. I don't know what I'm talking about. It just makes it look better. Place gates so that I can AFK mine, without having to worry about anything dangerous happening. So I'm going to make a netherite, the nether right over here. I meant to say the nether portal. Basically over here I'm planning where exactly I should place the nether portal. Little heads up, the plan doesn't exactly work. Go up here and replace this with obsidian. Although, it's pretty weird to put the nether portal over here, just look at how this turns out. Like, genuinely, you cannot tell that that obsidian is being placed, because obsidian and cherry logs seem so familiar. Seem so similar. And over here, as you can see, no one will see that I even have obsidian. Just like that, the nether portal is placed. And honestly, like, you cannot tell much, because the way the design is. And on the side, it's also not very easy to distinguish between the netherite and the crimson planks. Okay, so I don't know where I got crimson planks from. Crimson planks level. Cherry logs. It is day 88. Wow. By the way, for those of you wondering, I'm not going to actually be able to defeat the ender dragon. I'm just going to go into the nether, explore it a bit, and come back. And then once I come back, I'm going to work on other projects, like, for example, just expanding the base overall. For the first time in any 100 days, all my previous 100 days, I've defeated the ender dragon in the first 100 days and, went to the nether, done all of that basically in the first 100 days. But for this one, it's going to be in the next 200 days, so 200 likes for that. Don't know if I have gravel. I don't think I have gravel, so that is sad. Yeah, so this was a major problem. I can't remember if I ever had the chance to get gravel before, from the villages, but right now I don't have gravel. And even though I have countless stacks of iron, diamonds and everything, I have no gravel. And with gravel, I can't get a flint. And with no flint, there's no lighting up the nether portal. So let's just say we're in quite the predicament. We're at the farm and we have no signs of gravel. A lot of good bows here. For example, power 2, unbreaking 1, punch 1. It's a pretty good bow. Yeah, so the mission for gravel was sidetracked and I decided to get an anvil in order to make this bow. Yeah, in 200 days I'm definitely going to make this entire thing automatic. I have some dirt so I can expand this. And we've got quite a lot of cows. Cool. Now let's go to the pigs. The good thing is I can just, open this and the pigs can't actually come to me. They can't get out. Before making the anvil, I did quite have some difficulties making it, the crafting recipe. And then I got myself a pretty strong bow, which literally one-shots the mobs in my AFK mob farm. Shoot it right into the sky and we hope for it to hit us. Ooh, close one. One more time, let's see if it can hit us. Bang. Near miss. Look at the scale of this thing. Anyways, let's get the enchantment. Ooh. It's one-shotting. It's one-shotting creepers. And then I made complete diamond armor. And also diamond tools. And then I made netherite ingots, but I realized that the smithing table has been completely updated, and now I need some sort of other entity to actually make this netherite armor even possible. So yeah, in 1.17 it was definitely not like this, but in 1.20 they have buffed netherite and you need more things to actually get the netherite. I don't know. You basically need a smithing template. Like, bruh, like what is that? You need a smithing template to make the netherite armor. It was much more easier on 1.1.7, but definitely the buff is necessary because netherite is pretty overpowered. But yeah, that basically meant that I had no, I even checked my mob farm, but I had no smithing template, so I could not make netherite armor. Oh my god, look at this. Netherite upgrade smithing templates are required to upgrade diamond equipment with a netherite ingot. They are only found in bastion remnants, but are guaranteed only in treasure rooms. In bastion remnants. But you see, the thing is, to even get to a bastion remnant, I need to have gravel, and I don't even have gravel anywhere with me. So it's like, I'm stuck with literally diamond armor. Think about this camel, it's like, what are you doing, bro? Unfortunately, this has to be done, so I'm sorry. Ooh, one shot. And with the cow's leather, I made an enchantment table. But now the good thing is that my camel also has a friend, which is the llama, but the camel just decided to completely just go away. Literally, somehow it is going through 2 layers of blocks. I don't understand how that works. I farmed my animals, and then I started to basically make a little base or a home for where my enchantment table is going to be. Basically a designated room for my enchantment table. Not even room, literally a house being built just for my enchantment table. It's going to be a very simplistic room, enough to store all the enchantment tables. I mean, you know, the enchantment table. No, we don't know. I was talking about the bookshelves here. You know, a room to store the enchantment table and the bookshelf so I can enchant. I can't believe this is my first 100 days, which I'll not even be able to go into the Nether. That is bizarre. Alright, so far this is what I've made, as you can see. Nothing too much, and I'm just gonna add this. I'm just gonna make a birch, so you know it's not like oak and spruce the entire time. As I was making this house, I came across something. Yeah, pillagers. Pillagers. Let's test out this bow.
Trash.
Yeah, first one didn't make, but second one sure did. I actually want you to like come more close to me. I want that banner. Does that mean the next time a trader comes, this entire place will be on a raid? Because if that happens, let's face it, I'm clearly gonna die. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna risk anything. I'm not gonna risk a raid. Definitely not at the level. It's not about the level, you know, I can easily take a raid in diamond armor, but it's more so the fact that I'm on a skyblock, and you know, at any point I could just like right over here, you know, when the Ravage is coming at me, the Vex is like on skyblock. I would need a very strong arena. Basically I'll build an arena. You know what, in 200 days I'll do a raid. I'll build a complete arena in which, like the Colosseum, literally the Colosseum, in which a raid will actually happen, but that's going to be for 200 days. For now, gonna drink this milk bucket and get rid of that effect. Yeah, that was quite the speech, but anyways, I placed the banner in the middle. Looked pretty good. And then I continued on my enchantment hut or base, whatever this is called. The roof was finished, I torched up the place, and yeah, personally it's nice. So I basically did not have any more windows. I didn't have any more sand, so instead I compromised and I basically made fences around as windows, and this actually looked better. Like, it was not meant to happen, but it did make the base look unique. Then I replaced the entire floor with planks so I can actually, you know, place my bookshelves and my enchantment table. Finally, the enchantment table and the first bookshelf is placed. I then took a screenshot of my base to show the community tab on the YouTube section. So, you know, be sure to check out the community tab and my Discord server to actually have notifications of upcoming videos and the videos that are being created, because I will post sneak peeks there. For my llama, I placed some more hay bales so that it would be more fun. And then I basically boarded my entire footpath with spruce fences so that I don't fall off the edge and just protect myself. So yeah, the entire border I just completely cleaned it with spruce fences. But what am I saying? Cleaned? I just basically made sure that I can't fall off. Pretty bad trades. Cow spawn, which I really don't need considering the amount of cows that I have. You cannot hide from me. Bye bye. Yep, executing villages, literally, that's what I was doing. And then decided to expand my wheat farm and my carrot farm, so that is always cool. Yeah, no, I made it much bigger than it was previously. Of course, I need more leather, so what do I have to do? I have to kill cows. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. To be honest, I'm really not. Like, I really need that leather in order to make the books, in order to make the bookshelves, in order to enchant. And I hope that they make more over here as well. The sheep. Oh wow, look at these two sheep in solitude. Well, this is the last day. As you can see, right over here, day 100. We are on day 100, and this is the last day that we have for this challenge and in this world, unless of course this video does get 200 likes and we move on to 200 days. But let's explore everything that we've built. Of course, we started, by the way, on one block, just on one block, which is absolutely fascinating. We started on this one block, and this is my first time as well, my first time ever doing Skyblock, and I was able to do it successfully, hardcore, 100 days. This is the first thing we built. As you can see, we have our base, very, let's just say, very different style. It's more so Japanese, you know, blossom tree style, which I've never actually done in my videos. We have our chest room over here, our bed, which is the entire 100 days has been just levitating, which is nice. And then we have our ladder, which goes to our furnace room, and then we have the top, and this is the bird's eye view, I guess you could say, of the entire base. You can see this is the entire base we have. Very nice. Of course, you know, we have some points. What the hell is this? What is this? Let me just, okay, I accidentally hit my own cherry tree, my bad. Carrot farm and our wheat farm. And then over here we have our farm animals, we have our livestock. You could say livestock, but I actually have not ate not even one meat in this entire video. Not even one piece of meat. So you know what, you're done. And then we got our enchantment table room, mob farm, tree farm. So enough waffling. Thank you so much for watching till this point at the very end of the video. Be sure to subscribe. 200 likes for 200 days. I'll see you all in the next one.